everyone. I hope that you have been having fun and been keeping yourself well and safe this holiday season. Welcome to another episode of Kitchenatomy Holiday Edition. We are going to do a nice, great cookie skillet. So as you can see, we have our cast iron skillet here, and we are going to do a rather large cookie skillet. It is called a holiday cookie skillet, and it has been adapted from a beloved recipe that I was able to locate. And we made a few healthy modifications, not many. We kind of had to deviate, so that's the disclaimer here. It's gonna have, of course, we have brown sugar, white sugar, but today instead of using just general all-purpose flour, we are using the whole wheat flour, probably 2 cups, 2 cups, and then we'll use about, what does our recipe say here, 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour. So most of our flour being used in this particular cookie recipe is whole wheat flour. And we're gonna make a gingerbread skillet. So it's gonna have that nice gingerbread taste, but it's also gonna have some chocolate morsels as well. And then we're gonna top it with peppermint bark, crumbled up peppermint bark, and a nice caramel sauce, which is being warmed right now by one of our interns. And then we have our spices that just make it the gingerbread, such as your ginger, cloves, and cinnamon. All right. Then we're gonna put some molasses in there to really give it that nice, rich and flavor and color. All right. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. So one of the first things we want to do is go ahead and start heating our butter up. I'm gonna creep that down on low. And once we do that, we can go ahead and add our sugar. So I'm gonna just wait for that to go ahead and reduce down. And then we will be good to go. As you can see, it's melting. We need all that melted. Keep that kind of low. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we got all of our dry ingredients in here, our flour, our baking soda, our baking powder, and things of the sort. We have all of that. And what I usually like to do is to, once it's been sifted out, I like to kind of go in again, because I know I want to get everything incorporated really nice, and I want it to be even. Now, the next step in the recipe after you do the butter is technically mixing the butter with the sugar. And getting that mixture, but I like to do this, but so I will be ready. Preparation, preparation, preparation. I'm getting that all mixed up. So I'm gonna go ahead, the salt is right here. Go ahead and put that in here. Our intern Tommy went on and separated that out. Kudos to him. He got all this ingredients ready beforehand. We'll go ahead and incorporate that as well. Okay. All right, once I do that, because I just like for all my dry ingredients to be added, I am going to go ahead and incorporate, got my cloves here. Now the first time we did this recipe, we did the cloves at the end and kind of incorporated everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. we will see. I like to kind of see what we get, because this is kitchen anatomy, right? And this is most of what we had on hand, aside from a few items. Something nice. And you can share this too. So that's the good thing about a skillet. You can cut it like a pie and folks can share it. And that way you can cut the amount of calories that you get. All right, so I got that incorporated. My butter is pretty much melted. All right, so now got my heat to low. Now what I like to do is to go ahead and break this up. Let's see if we can get a good break. Look at that. Breaking it up. Brown sugar. Huh? Hmm? This is why you put gloves on, so you can really get in there. So the butter that I use, it called for regular butter, salted. I actually took out one salted stick, 4-ounce salted stick, and added an unsalted stick. And I have, in total, a cup of butter, but 1/2 is salted, 1/2 is unsalted. All right, we're about to put the heat to this thing. All right, so let's go ahead and incorporate our sugar. I like to incorporate a little bit at a time. So I got that going. I'll turn her up a little bit. Start to stir. Break it down. All right, so it's gonna rake in a little bit at a time. As I said, I did swap spoons so I can have a harder end, and so I can kind of break any chunks or anything like that up that I need to break up. I'm just gonna stir it. The key to this mixture is getting that even, lump-free, hopefully, and then just stirring it in. We're on low, but eventually this little guy's gonna heat up and we're gonna be good to go. So we just stir it in, keep going, rake more in, kind of break it up as we go. And as you can see, starting to heat up, starting to get a good mixture there. Then eventually, we'll be ready to add our dry ingredients once we get a smooth and glossy texture. That's what we're looking for. All right, folks, while my butter and sugar mixture is simmering and ready, getting ready to go, I am actually going to work with my eggs. So I need 2 egg yolks, 1 egg white. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the first egg. We like to crack in a separate bowl just so we make sure we have everything right. Go. That one go, and then we'll transfer it to our regular vessel. Now is the part for the separation. Just gonna sieve you back and forth. Rock, what I call rock the baby. We're good to go. Got them out, and we're good. We're actually gonna save this. We're gonna do an egg dish tomorrow, so I'll put it on the back counter. All right, everybody, so everything is pretty much broken down. We have a nice, smooth, and glossy texture. We could wait for it to reduce a little bit more, but I want to get this thing kind of cooled. So I'm gonna stick it in the freezer just for a quick cool down for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we will be ready to go to start to make all the other mixings. Turn it off. Slide it in here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has sat in the freezer. I actually removed it so that it can be cooled evenly. So I removed it from the little saucepan, and then I'll put it in here. So I'm gonna add my eggs. You don't want to add them when they're hot. Get a nice scramble if you don't. You don't wait, that is. I'm gonna go ahead and add this. Go ahead and mix it up real good. It smells really great. Sugary. You know, this is a sometimes treat. Okay. Next, we have the molasses. The molasses. Let's get it. 1/3 cup. I just like for it to all just drip right on. So I stir it up. Okay. Okay, now we are ready to go ahead and add our drop. Okay. I like to do a little bit at a time. Stir it up. Get it thick now. Okay. A little bit more. Yes. Nice. Get a nice thick dough. Go ahead and add the rest. Boom, boom, boom. Clear our dishes. Oh, take the little egg dish too. Okay. Everybody, got this going on. Get it nice and thick. Okay, everybody. This is the part where I kind of just like to throw this spoon away. I'm getting to that part. I just want to use my hands. Because we actually have this little cookie pan here, if you were wondering. We about to actually throw a couple of these in the pan. Oh yeah. Cookies. Cookie dough. Scrape the sides with our fingers and we can really get in there. crush some of that. We got some flour clumps in there. Glossy a little bit. Get some on a spoon, wipe it off. Okay. I'm gonna actually separate some out. Go. There. Just a test run, just to see how they bake, how this recipe actually bakes as like a little individual cookie. Here we go. So I just want to make sure this is all incorporated nicely. Actually gonna pour it out because this is like a little baking. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna transfer it back. I'm gonna pour my chips in. I'm gonna get those incorporated in the skillet. Transfer to my pan. It's in there. Smooth them out. And we are ready to go into the oven. All right, we're gonna save caramel and peppermint butter for the end. Have it on 325, already preheated. We're gonna slide it in. We're actually gonna put these little guys in too. What we're gonna do, we are going to do timer. Gonna do 25 minutes, and we're gonna be ready to go. And of course, our little guys, I'll take them out in about 8 to 10 minutes. All right, everybody, we are ready. We kept it in a little longer, about 27 minutes. 27 to 33 is about what you want to do. So we are ready. Y'all see that? Fresh and clean. About to slide on out. That's how fresh it is. All right. Close this guy. We did get some cookies out of the deal. Some nice little cookies. We say about 12 minutes on those. And they had a nice spread, a good little rise as we was watching them in the oven. They're nice and soft in the middle, if you like that kind of thing. All right, so what we'll do, what I always like to do, is to stick. Oh yeah, came right out. We're ready. This is nice and gooey. Matter of fact, if I wanted to, I could do that. That's how you know it's nice and gooey. Nice crust on the outside and gooey on the inside. We are ready to go. This bad boy is ready for ice cream. And I think we just had somebody's birthday yesterday. So we might be inviting them in. All right, everybody. I hope that you have enjoyed our cookie skillet, but I am not done with you yet. We have to go ahead and sprinkle peppermint bark. Yes. Yes. Our intern Tommy went ahead and did that up for you can see that melting in right now. All right, now we're actually about to do our drizzle. Okay. Caramel drizzle, yes, yes, yes. Bring it around town. Boom, boom. Lift it up. And we are good to go. Turn the light off. Final product. Boom. And that's your holiday cookie skillet. Till next time, have a good one. Happy holidays. Be safe.